If you're not getting the views that you want on your YouTube classes, but you feel like the content is good, then you're probably making mistakes on camera that no one has ever pointed out to you. And I'm not talking about bad audio or improving your lighting. I'm talking about the things you are doing on camera that instantly put people off. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those mistakes are, how you can spot them, and what to do about them so that you can increase your views on YouTube. Now, before I explain anything, I just need you to watch these 2 clips so that you can really feel this yourself. Just notice what you feel when you watch these. Hi, and welcome to this meditation. It's 10 minutes. All you need is a comfy seat. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Hello, and welcome to this 10-minute meditation. All you need for this session is a comfortable seat. When you're ready, we'll begin with eyes closed. Now, you probably noticed that clip A felt uncomfortable. Maybe you even wanted to just click away. Whereas clip B felt easy, like someone you'd actually want to hang out with. Everything else in those clips was identical: the lighting, the audio, the backdrop. The only difference was camera presence. And here's what you need to understand about YouTube. When people first click on your video, the only thing they are looking for, the only thing they're really thinking about is, should I stay or should I go? Now, what they see and what they hear in those first few seconds are being assessed instantly. And it's why your camera presence is so important, because as you saw in those clips, you can very quickly make someone feel at ease or like they want to leave. So the question that you might be asking now is, how do you create that feeling where you make someone want to stay? Now, it all comes down to preparation. Here's something I learned the hard way in my early years on YouTube. Before you even hit record, you need to take some time, because when you're filming your own classes, you're the videographer as well as the teacher. You're doing all of the setup, all of the checks, thinking about camera angles, lighting, audio. And as soon as you sit down to start filming, your brain is still processing all of that. And you're likely still wondering, is my mic on? Did I hit record? And you're worrying about all of the production because you haven't given yourself chance to transition from production to teaching. You're still worrying about, is the camera recording? And maybe you even get up a few times to check. All of that pressure is often written across your face. And I used to notice it all the time. This is why giving yourself a transition, a pause from production to teaching, helps you drop into a more relaxed space that allows you to show up on camera better. Even just giving yourself 5 minutes between your setup and actually starting to record, doing a little movement, going through your class plan, maybe even rehearsing your introduction so that as soon as you hit record, you know what you're going to say. All of those things will contribute to you feeling more present on camera, and it will read well with your audience as well. So that's just a tip to prepare you, but I just want to play you another few clips so that you can see another mistake that people really pick up on very quickly that you may not have noticed. Okay, so to get comfy, I recommend sitting up on 2 pillows. Place them underneath your hips so that you can lift your hips. And then this means that your hips are higher than your knees, and you should feel more comfortable to spend the next 10 minutes sitting here. When you're ready, just place your hands on your knees, close your eyes, and then rest your head so that it's in line with your hips, and we'll settle in here. If you need some support here, place a pillow or a couple of pillows underneath the hips to lift them higher than the knees. Then you can rest your hands on your knees or anywhere in your lap and close your eyes. Now, maybe you noticed that clip A felt like a lot of information and clip B felt more relaxed. This is because in clip A, I'm saying way more than I need to, which is common for people who aren't comfortable on camera. Whereas in clip B, I'm saying just enough. Now, the thing is, when we don't feel confident on camera or confident in what we've said, we say more to try and make up for it. This doesn't actually make up for it. It has the adverse effect. Instead of creating clarity, it creates confusion, and sometimes it can even come across like you don't actually know what you're talking about. Now, here's why this matters even more in a class setting, and I want to show you something really interesting. Over 8 years of creating content, I have received hundreds of thousands of comments from students all over the world, all ages, all stages. And I went back through that feedback and I looked at how many times people specifically mentioned my cueing style and how much they appreciated the fact that I don't over cue, that I'd say just enough but not too much. Over 8 years, this is how many comments I received where people basically said, "Thank you for not talking so much." Like, that is a huge amount of people. And it goes to show how important it is to actually leave space between what you are saying. Like, think about this. When someone is doing an online class, they're processing where they are, like where they're placing their body, if they're doing it right, thinking about where and what they should be feeling, trying to synchronize their breath with their movement, and trying to listen to you. That is a lot to process at once. And if you are giving them a constant stream of information on top of all of that, you're creating friction. And friction is what makes people click away. They will just get frustrated and go, "This is too much for me." If you want to create an experience that people enjoy, the space you leave between your cues is not empty. As you can see from this data, it is actually one of the things people value most in a class, because it's the moment where someone gets to feel what they're doing, hear their own breath, and actually be in the class rather than just follow instructions. Now, this is what people come back for. So saying less might feel unnatural at first. I know it did for me. I felt like I was holding myself back, but it actually forces you to get very intentional about what you do say. And that is one of the highest impact changes you can make to how you come across on camera. So by now it's pretty clear why your presence on camera matters, but here is what most movement teachers are actually getting wrong. They spend 80% of their time on what's happening in the video, and then only about 20% quickly pulling together a title and a thumbnail. Then they hit publish and wonder why nobody is clicking. Now, what many people don't realize is your packaging, i.e. the title and the thumbnail, is what actually determines whether anyone sees your class in the first place. So your priorities should shift like this. Now, I've made an entire video walking you through exactly how to get this right, the strategy behind titles, thumbnails, and content that actually gets views on YouTube. If you aren't prioritizing yet, just go and watch this video next.